officials, a veteran crew has got us each other. Not a great three-point in the paint. Deep one, Suggs.
Down open threes. Everything's going to
Rhythm versus the potential rust.
has been stellar this season from
Points per game in his playoff career.
aggressive here early.
Thompson gets it outside and heft up. It's Banchero, and it's
Magic will need that from him.
almost ran off the three-point line and giving up just over 150.
Helping each other.
Quick trigger, Robinson.
That might play into the Magic.
Real expectations for this is up. It's Harris cutting through.
Aggressively to the rim, seeking contact.
Came in last year along with the 22 and the 1 seed in the East.
And this work.
Pick and pop. Banchero, no hesitation. Pocket. He'll take it coast to coast.
This is what it was. So with a collapsed lung, a lot of endurance type workouts where he is
The key, the no restrictions and how he's eligible for postseason awards. Bain with 2 away. It's Wagner ahead of the pack.
Mosley in his Magic Ball Club.
In the first 4.5 minutes when he was out there. Cunningham, speak out. Suggs couldn't get back in time. Most improved player candidates from Earl versus Cunningham. The
Paint
and
during the regular season.
but you ask Jamal Mosley, a lot of the stuff that they went through this regular season, these types of moments. We'll see if he can. Herter sets the feet. And an energetic open. Extra, it's Suggs.
Gonna have to knock some of those down.
From 3, Orlando back on the short roll. Lob it up, and Carter wasting no time. Suggs goes right at
Noah.
He's got 9 shot attempts. A playoff game on the road, on setting the precedent in this opening. Detroit, he's got 25 playoff games. No! And the fifth. They believe it. They walk away.
And finding his rhythm, we talked of the shot that he wants.
Guys like Isaiah Stewart talk about emotional roller coaster because they're all about defensively. Bang goes right at him for any vet. Highly emotional first quarter. Cunningham, shovel, Stewart.
Is where the easy buckets are going
Far. Dennis Jenkins, 12 straight for Detroit.
Talk about the cold hero continuing with that confident play on that group.
In high school, he started at Minnesota 3. Holland couldn't claim it, but says, "Hey, I want you to play for me." Player to 2-year standard college, 14.9 as
Possession, and really those zones in the Magic have been able to.
yeah. Jenkins, Robinson, Harris will take him on himself. Harris with 4 in the first.
Defensive end. Only taking one shot has
Harris to the right.
intensity. A nightmare.
24. Wagner.
Been in transition in part.
Team foul in this second. Harris on the Detroit side. Basketball. JB Bickerstaff finishing kids. Call the other one Uncle J. Much outside of the game. Early offensive set.
Line with 0 for 9 from the.
Kane trying to swipe at the basketball.
In that lane for his teammate.
You're over in Denver, who's
Top in the league and committing fouls. Rewarded with shots and. Hey, I played with Rick for 3 years. In the
Jenkins couldn't finish it. Incredible journey to get to this spot. Every step he's been at ever since to this point. He's in the NBA. Banchero, give it up last second. Oh, went right into Carter in a series where every one of the best defensive teams in the NBA. And he can't hit on the 3. That's back down, Banchero.
size in Paolo Banchero. We aggressive here tonight. So if we're off,
well, let's see how you treat me. Banchero, and he also was frustrated as he was trying to get over the top. On the attack, the pull.
the hard way.
Couple. Cunningham forced the. Oh, what a bounce for Green!
Question on the offensive end.
Another one was Desmond Bain, who was one of just added to the already gritty press. Detroit has never led the pass. Green forces it up.
Tonight, finding the opening.
But his third and fourth freeshins around this Detroit team. It's a team that has. Get it up ahead for Bain. Jake Banchero.
And Banchero, Mosley a few years ago, was on the defensive end.
Jalen Suggs, his second cousin. Couldn't finish it. Thompson might have just lost it on the way up. Ball 43%. And it's back. Indeed, 17 points. A lot of contact.
Hey,
we've talked about the 23 or more points, 9 or more rebounds, 9 dimes a night with a screen and a dish.
And right there, just kind of take.
We'll see if Orlando will make a change after. So 3 fouls on Suggs, 3 against Arrow, the starting 5 for Orlando. With a fend off. Cunningham, the Euro. As many as 13 in the first quarter. Braves, Wagner, Herter's response. Stewart, 10 seconds remaining. 1-2. Harris.
giving us. We don't have to hit home runs every time.
Like it holds so much weight in 3 first-half fouls for Duncan Robinson. Duren with a catch, and Jalen Duren, who came into the end years, blossomed into an all-star. 1 p.m. Eastern on Peacock. And he gets the roll. His game. Another one. Instead, it's a hockey assist potential. Banchero, dream shape.
You said it best.
Cam draws a crowd and finds the open. Keeps the eyes up. Oh, he put it
On both ends.
Thompson. He lost it. Robinson. Game 1 so far. Suggs could spot. This time it's Harris. Here, Cunningham gets downhill.
Here for the Magic.
Built it back up to a legit lead. 19 for Powell. Series of moves. Cunningham couldn't get there. Cole Anthony, they're hoping that he could right down the middle. And
Offensive end.
meanwhile, that last foul for this lead through the game.
It's right now, Jamal Mosley, got to be careful.
Who's hurt come postseason time. His first playoff experience as. We're getting physical. Is that where you're getting? Would definitely love your experience on that.
Cunningham minutes so important in the play.
Open man. It's Black. It's Black going cut and taken away.
Particularly in this third quarter.
No numbers. He doesn't care. Point ball game. It felt like Detroit was bouncing for Cunningham. That's
in Detroit. In their
De Silva couldn't keep it. Then he poked it. Handlers beware.
Exactly.
With 23 points, 8 rebounds in minutes. Remember, he's still working himself back. Curling his way to the rim.
Might be a good actor as well right there. Replay in this LCA.
Certainly some level of bump, but 12 to shoot. Cunningham will fire. Looking to beat Jenkins to the spot, and he was down.
Working the officials.
On for his 5th and 6th attempts of the night. Eastern Conference Finals to the conference finals or better with 7 and 08. Holding Little Caesars Arena. Bounce it. Harris wasn't. Robinson 3.
The bounce struggled after
The outside. Harris the fake.
evasive, quick decisions getting to the rim.
Wagner attack mode. Wagner to the rim. Slowly but surely looking like himself. Euro. And he put an answer at every turn. Wagner Robinson a look. And he can't been the Energizer Bunny for them tonight.
Cunningham, he can do it all.
Wagner downhill. From Wagner.
Here in the second half.
Injury, so they're just still trying to monitor him in transition. Oh, he lost
back right there. Just a thing or two about football.
Here's the good news for time with the score within 5. De Silva, Maine, Carter, and furthered themselves away. The tour of the Magic. Whistle on the officials say nope. Jalen Duren was the one in that series against New York. Just 7 points, 5 rebounds.
Opportunities in the paint. But possession matters in the playoffs.
Fader.
What a shot by Bane.
Cunningham coast to coast on the fender.
And more. These teams' defensive identity and the physicality.
Jamal Keane has provided 9.
Have the ball and it's got to run through him.
Wagner physical. Wagner 10 of his 18 in the 4th. Cunningham. Wagner the catch. And he's
The versatility, they're
certainly battle scars on
aggressive here in the second half.
Wagner. Lob it up. Sacks.
Been in this period of time in NBA games.
Driving kick. Open look.
And of defense.
Here's this. Bane. Deep shot. Cunningham gets coast to coast. A new high of 35 points. And clearly they are telling the truth.
But because of that lung.
Off the bench, that's coming from Jenkins. Gone Harris. Jump stop. Cross from Cunningham. Gets in the paint and flip. 11 to shoot. Ball for Carter. And Carter. Exclamation point.
In the coffin.
Been in the play-in, 121, have won a road playoff game.
The sense of purpose of them, that they have a lot left in the
Harris with 4. Back down with 2. Harris.
Taking the read, just taking what the defense is giving us. We don't have to hit home runs every time.
Adding up every possession feels like it holds so much weight. And there's 13 in the first. 3 first-half fouls for Duncan Robinson. Early offense. Duren with a catch, and certainly sturdy, but Jalen Duren, who came into the end still just 22 years old in his 4th year, blossomed into an all-star in Game 3 back in Orlando, 1 p.m. Eastern on Peacock. Banchero double-double. It's Bane on the pull, and he gets the roll.
showing off his mid-range game.
Cunningham looking at another one. Instead, it's a hockey assist potential. Carroll on the back down. Banchero dream shape.
And Carroll letting the play develop. You said it best. A little...
Cunningham draws a crowd and finds the arrow dancing. Keeps the eyes up. Oh, he put it.
Trey's going to have to pick some things up on both ends.
Thompson gets flat-footed, falls to Thompson. Downhill, Harris nearly lost it. Robinson. Up. A fun game one so far. Suggs could under control. Gets to his spot. This time it's Harris. Chance to get it to within 2 or maybe tie the game here. Cunningham gets downhill.
And a timely basket here for the Magic.
A third. Orlando had built it back up to a legit lead. 19 for Cade. 19 for Powell. Working on Durant. Series of moves. Black in the game. Back for Bain. Cunningham couldn't get there. Along with Kentavious Caldwell-Pope and Cole Anthony, they're hoping that he could. Harris right down the middle. And
be locked in on the offensive end.
Meanwhile, that last foul for the Magic and what they've done to build up this lead through the game for Orlando.
And rolling the dice right now, Jamal Mosley. Got to be careful. Friday, only 22 minutes.
Series 2 years ago, but he didn't play last year. He was hurt come postseason time. But Thompson had mentioned it last year in his first playoff experience. We're getting physical? Is that where you're getting?
I don't know Olivia's in the chat.
Well, no, I would definitely love your experience on that.
And these non-Cunningham minutes so important in the push.
Skip pass. Open man. It's Black. And Carroll might have got a piece of arm, though. And it's Black going to the outside. Holland has to gather. And had it taken away. And Banchero back down.
Really a nightmare here, particularly in this third quarter.
Holland, no numbers. He doesn't care. This 11-point ball game. It felt like Detroit was Jenkins crowded by De Silva. Bounce it for Cunningham. That's
on the glass, limiting Detroit in their points.
On the drive, De Silva couldn't keep it. Then he poked it.
Shoot two.
You're saying ball handlers beware.
Exactly.
Finally get a much-deserved rest with 23 points, 8 rebounds in minutes. Cunningham has also played 28 minutes. Remember, he's still working himself back. 7-point ball game. Handed for Bain on the outside. Curling his way to the rim.
When we can defend and drive, he might be a good actor as well right there. As you hear the crowd seeing the replay in this LCS.
This right here. Bump. Certainly some level of bump, but lost the footing. Stewart had to get rid of it. 12 to shoot through. Cunningham will dance. Cunningham will fire. That one to go. Leak out by Bain. Looking to beat Jenkins to the spot. And he's
out on that layup attempt.
And he was down.
He's over there working the officials.
Cunningham at the free throw line for his 5th and 6th attempts of the night. Game was the 2008 Eastern Conference Finals of a Pistons run in which they went to the conference finals or better with that 4, 05, 06, 07, and 08. They have not won a playoff game in this building, Little Caesars Arena. Strip. Cunningham, bounce it. Harris wasn't it inside. Robinson pump. Robinson 3.
That was a big shot right there, off the bounce, struggled after mid-crowd.
He had missed 8 in a row from the outside. Harris the fake.
Knight really getting the ball, decisive, quick decisions, getting to the rim.
% from the floor. Wagner attack mode. Wagner to the rim.
Gets to the rim, so hard to defend.
Slowly but surely looking like himself. De Silva, Euro, and he put. Magic have had an answer at every turn. Wagner there for Detroit. Looking to get Robinson a look. And he can't.
Important to this Magic attack.
He's been the Energizer Bunny for them tonight.
Defense. Cade Cunningham, he can do it all.
To 14 on the night. Wagner downhill. Nothing matter.
No.
Major force from Wagner.
Finding his flow here in the second half.
9th to April 1st with an ankle injury, so they're just still trying to monitor. Silva wasn't prepared. Cunningham in transition. Oh, he lost. Picks up his 4th.
Cunningham looked like a running back right there. Just
on the same page.
Yeah, you know, we both know a thing or two about football.
Here's the good news for the best teams in the NBA in clutch time with a score within five. Carter, Da Silva, many is 13. Bain, Carter, and the finish. Orlando has pushed back and furthered themselves away. The way it's been a wire-to-wire lead for the Magic. Whistle on a. Let me shoot the free throws. But the officials say nope. Jalen Duren was the one here for Jalen Duren, who last year in that series against New York, 6-game series. So far tonight, just 7 points, 5 rebounds.
Defense, they're really limiting him and his opportunities in the paint. But Dirk
Scoops it up.
Every possession matters in the playoffs.
As well. Fader.
Beautiful contest, but what a shot by Bain.
Cunningham. Another one. Jenkins coast to coast on the fender.
Oh, absolutely. It's been all that and more. These teams, obviously the defensive identity and the physicality.
19 minutes, but Tajay's played 11. Jamal Cain has provided 9.
4 minutes left in the fourth quarter. He's got to have the ball, and it's got to run through him.
On Cunningham, 10 to shoot. Wagner physical. Wagner
going at Cunningham down low.
10 of his 18 in the fourth. Cunningham
trying to score over length.
Wagner the catch. And
Wagner on the floor. Their size, their versatility. They
buzzwords, battle. There are certainly battle scars.
Thing is rolling. Wagner aggressive here in the second half.
They could ask for here tonight. Numbers the other way. Wagner, lob it up. Socks for you. Stay that way.
We know and we've seen a lot happen in this period of time in NBA games.
Cunningham the dance on Carter. Driving kick. Open look.
And Myosin, the last line of defense. Here.
15 points, 5 boards, and 5 assists. Bain, deep shot. It's his footing. 1:35 to play. Cunningham gets coast to coast. 7th career playoff game, but a new high of 35 points for a guy that missed a month with a collapsed lung. And clearly they are telling the truth.
Maintaining a level of fitness and cardio, but because of that lung.
Nobody with more than 6 off the bench. That's coming from Jenkins. It hasn't mattered. Now he'll go to work on Harris. Jump stop. Final gasp. Across from Cunningham. Gets in the paint and they try to speed him up. 11 to shoot. Wagner goes to work. Got it inside for Carter. And Carter, a knock away. Leak out. Carter, exclamation point.
And you said it best, the nail in the coffin.
Came in with a ton of confidence after the win in the play-in, 121. Jamal Mosley, the Magic have won a road playoff game.
And Noah, the sense of purpose, the Magic proving that they have a lot left in the